So now that you've gotten a feel for all the different little aspects of what you can do with your video, there's a few things I'd like you to do before I show you how to export. One is you'll see over here, there's a whole lot of different pictures here. You are more than welcome to go in and place more pictures or find some on the internet. You'll see this here, which was in my regular video that I showed you from the beginning. This is added in. You can pop that in. I just want you to feel free to go in and add as much as you can to the project. Add more text if you'd like, transitions if you want to. Just make it more clean now that you have like the basics down. And I'll work with you in class on that as well. So once we have everything where we want, and let's say this project is where we want to make sure that everything is rendered, okay? So you're gonna go up to sequence, you're going to render in and out, render all, whichever it says there for you to do. And this is going to take a little bit of time, so I'm gonna come back to this video once it is rendered. So once we have everything rendered, and which we can see down here by the green, everything has been rendered. You're going to watch your video one more time through, and I'm not going to put you through that because we've seen it so many times. And then you're going to need to export it, okay? So that's what we're going to show you next. Because once you export it, you'll be sending it to me, or we'll be previewing it in class for your grade. And your grade is just based on, did you learn all the fundamentals of what we were trying to work on here, and how creative did you get with it? Okay, so to export this project, you're going to go up to File, and then you're going to go down to Export. How easy is that? And you're going to go over to Media. Okay, if you use shortcuts, good for you. I'm, again, old school, and I'm not a big fan of using shortcuts, so I do it each step of the way. So the first thing you want to look at once this is here is right down here where it says source range, in and out. You want to start it right from the beginning and go all the way through. But the best way to do this is do entire sequence. Okay, that makes everything on the video gets rendered and downloaded. You want to make sure that your format is H.264, okay, and it will match source for you. You want to also make sure that you change the output name. It'll say whatever your raw footage was. It might even say the same thing. And what I want you to change it to is Sussman, and then I want you to do dash your last name so we can tell them apart, since they'll all be very similar. And then you're going to hit save there. So it changes the name of your output to Sussman dash your last name, not mine. We want to make sure that everything is set up down here, and that should mean you shouldn't have to touch a thing because it's been preset. We want to make sure we export audio and video, and then you want to hit export. You can add to queue if you need to come back later, but we're going to hit export, and it will export for us. And then it needs to encode. So this also takes some time. You may need to walk away from it and come back. It's just all a matter of how quickly the machine is working and it renders. So I'll come back when it is rendered. So once we have the download has finished, we will see that it will pop up on the desktop or wherever it is you saved it to. So you can close out your Premiere, and then you have your file. You want to open it, make sure it has the right amount of time. Again, we're not going to watch the whole thing, but now we have our video, and this is what we'll share in class. Thank you.